you're smaller and slower, you're going to lose. It's just not going to happen. Excellent, excellent maxim here by Napoleon. A great leader will resort to audacity. A great leader will resort to audacity. When I hear that, I think one of my favorite Winston Churchill maxims, always more audacity. He would repeat that out loud to himself when he was younger. Not just in his head, not just write it down. It's like a mantra. Always more audacity. A great leader will resort to audacity. Another version of this is by Jeff Bezos in his shareholder letters. It's the same thing. We will be bold. A great leader will resort to audacity from Napoleon. Always more audacity by Winston Churchill. We will be bold by Jeff Bezos. Same idea, expressed 3 different ways.
What's up, party people? It is Monday. I just uploaded the week by week for yesterday. And yeah, that was in terms of like episode, I think that was probably one of the best episodes I've done out of the two. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna just try to like level up every episode that I do because I'm having fun editing these. So yeah, it is 10:19. I'm just starting my IT shift. And yeah, reason why I'm checking in is because today, somebody asked me to do a website for probably the most amount of money I've ever done. And I said, of course. And so I got paid half of it, and a little excited, not gonna lie. So I'm trying to finish this as fast as possible so I can get in the good graces and continue doing work. And yeah, besides that, I was pretty hyped. I was about to record yesterday, like on a walk, because I was just like so hyped. And so I stayed up until 2 p.m. In context, I work overnight 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. And so my schedule is reversed and flipped. So I sleep from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. For in context, I stayed up till 2 p.m. I didn't ruin my sleep schedule because I'm still going to sleep after this shift. I don't give a fuck. Today's Monday, never mind. I was gonna say, trust me, I'm not wasting an off day, but it's not Wednesday yet. So I will waste a Tuesday, kind of ish, but I also got work to do. So yeah, no, we're not gonna even play that game. Anyways, yeah, so that's it. So far this week is starting off good. I made it my mission, like a goal or mission. Like I'm gonna make an extra few $1,000s somehow. I don't know how, but I'm gonna do it. And I did. And I have the potential to make few more extra $1,000 in a week. So, and I'm trying to keep the pace. Like I'm trying to keep up the pace. So like literally as I'm finishing up like doing this website, I'm trying to find other people, and I'm trying to like get people on the job peel, and like I'm trying to like get people onboarded, trying to get clients in school signed up, this and that. So I mean, I'm trying to like I said, I'm trying to push the pace. I'm trying to keep up the pressure because I don't want to get comfortable. I kept saying to myself, bro, the minute I get any type of space, I am taking full advantage of it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, so I'm pushing the pace. I'm trying to keep it up. I'm trying to keep the pressure up, and we're just trying to dominate now because we got the space that I kept asking for. I'm not wasting it. And yeah, all this time, bro, I've been like saying, bro, like give me the chance, give me the opportunity, bro, and I will. And I got it. So I'm really finna like take advantage of it. The main like basic skeleton of the site's good. Now I'm just having to build the functionality for it, and I'm moving. I don't even know, bro, like the flash and like the speed force when it comes to this. Like I'm trying to have it done by Thursday, and then be like, hey yo, did the site, boom, all that's done. Besides that, do that, and then watching over it for a pretty decent monthly fee. There's a few more projects related to that after that, so I took it for less money, and I was like, it's pretty much a no-brainer. Like, I'll take it. I'll take it. So, but got that, and then, yeah, and then I'm building my mom's site. That one, to be honest, I did it to get this computer. I wouldn't have been able to work as fast as I'm working without this computer. So, I'm doing that as well, and then I'm doing outreach for Job Peel. And then Rilo still needs a little bit of tweaking. That's it. That kind of changed my trajectory on trying to release Rilo. I'm still gonna release a Rilo. Genuinely, I did not expect to get paid the few $1,000s by the end of the week, or at the start of the week. So, yeah. And then I think I'm still keeping that schedule on Thursday. I'm gonna release it today and tomorrow. I'm going to be working on this app, trying to get the rest, trying to finish it, and then I'm working on my mom's site afterwards. Done in terms of that, and then we're gonna try to get on the rest of these projects, bro. Cause I'm trying to go. I'm trying to freaking go. So yeah. Besides that, hope your weekend was good. I hope you enjoyed the last week by week. If anybody's watching, don't know who, but I appreciate you nonetheless. I know it was pretty lengthy, but I mean, that's what it's meant for. It's not going to be the most engagement designed driven thing ever. I know that. And I'm not expecting people to sit through a 50-minute video or 40-minute video, because it is long. And it's like genuinely, like, again, it's mainly for me. If someone does want to go through it and watch it, that's perfectly fine. And I do appreciate you for doing that. If you don't, I also don't blame you. It's 50 minutes long to me just talking. I tried to not travel on a bit. I tried to keep it a little bit more interesting in that respect of, like, not me just sitting here talking like this. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate you guys for watching and continuing to watch. And I literally don't even know the subscriber count, but if anybody does subscribe, I do appreciate you. And yeah, I'm also probably gonna try out views too, because like I said, I'm just doing this primarily for me, but also to inspire people like me who are in a similar position, or just want to just, I don't know, be inspired by somebody else or anybody. I'm just curious about the journey. So I appreciate you. I hope you still keep watching, and yeah, I'll see you later.
Day, what is it? Day 2? Day 2, I think. Day 3, technically, if we're recording. I tried to record on Sunday, then Monday. We'll just say day 3. It's really I don't know. Day something. And I'm not gonna dub it because that's a lot of work in DaVinci. So, but day something. Yeah. Still pretty excited. Still pretty excited about the project that I got enlisted for, that I got paid for. Or not fully paid for, but half paid for. So I'm still hyped about that. That's pretty much it. I'm just woke up. I couldn't sleep. I think, I tell you, I needed that. I was like at like rock. I was in the place that SpongeBob went when they went like too deep, that city. I was like farther than rock bottom. I think it was called rock bottom. I was at rock bottom. I kept saying, like, to myself, I was just like, bro, like the minute I get an opportunity like this where, I get some like padding, some breathing room, I'm taking full advantage of it. I'm unleashing war. Like, I finally got the opportunity to do that, so I'm going to war. Like, going to sleep has been so rough for me because it's like I just want to be able to do this project, and I've been doing it, and I'm halfway through. Like I said, I stopped developing for a little bit. I still was developing on the side of, because you can't side that, you can't do that. But I was just like, it's just more development. Like, really, it really is just more development, more than what I already do. So it's like I said, I want to get paid for this like full time. So I don't really like development is development. If it's my app or somebody else's website, or websites, whatever, development is development for me now. So but I still did some of the app stuff, and now I'm kind of just focused on getting this project done and getting the full amount. So, and then afterwards, looking at what the next projects are, because, you feel me? I'm not going to keep this segment running for too long. Just update on what is going on today. Tomorrow, I got to go to Houston to get a haircut, because I'm looking pretty chopped. You feel me? And then I got to get the rest of my stuff from my old apartment, and then bring it over here. And then, if depending on how this project goes, which I think it'll go pretty good, and the next projects upcoming after that, and how much I can get for it, we may have to be moving into our own place because I get dungeon grind mode, and this place has been awesome. I can't advertise it because it would just literally just sound like words, but I mean, like, the dungeon has been awesome. I literally made more money than I've ever made, technically, from any other place, but I don't know. I can't really attribute the dungeon to what I just did, like, to the thing. So, I mean, the passion, maybe, I don't know. I'm not gonna like try to look too deep into it. I'm just gonna be grateful that I got passion put into something, and that's pretty much it. I almost made from like both my regular job and this project, and like to be transparent, I made 0.5 from both my regular job and this project, so that felt pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. And I got a hint of, okay, here we go. Like, this is what I need. Like, if I had this amount of money every month, not even 10K, but if I had 10K, bro, I'd be going, not crazy. I wouldn't be going crazy, but I would be chilling. So I'm trying to hit 10K next month. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. So, and the fact that I almost did it this month too, like, there was probably a few maybe there was legitimately some opportunities to make. Yeah, if I made 10K every month, bro, man, I'd be going crazy. So that's my goal next month, to 10K. Don't know how, but I'm gonna figure out a way, and that's pretty much it. Next milestone is 15K, and then 20K, 30K, 45K, all that. I eventually want to make 50K in 1 month. Future me is probably looking at that and being like, bro, that little goal. That's probably what my future me is saying. But current me is like, I get there. Anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna keep this segment too long. Hope your day is going wonderful. Mine's it's weird right now because I couldn't sleep. I guess it's gonna be a little bit more interesting. I don't know. I'll try to have some driving stuff in this week by week. But yeah, hope you guys hope your week's going good. Hope your day's going good. Yeah, see you in the next segment. All right. Hello. The quality may be a little buns right now, and that's because I'm recording on another device. Sorry about that. I've left my regular phone just at my place, so we're gonna have to deal with this. I didn't feel like going to go get I didn't feel like having to go get it, so we're not going to go get it, and we're using this. So, and I didn't feel like the segment was going to be too long anyways, because I really don't have that much to update y'all on. Yeah, not that much happened. More website stuff. Almost, like, basically done with my mom's site. Like a quarter of, like, 75% through with the contract site. I just need to put in the machines and then just do extensive testing, just to make sure everything is good for sure. And then after that, that's pretty much done. And I'm gonna let him know, like, let the guy know, like, hey, bro, like, I'm ready for, like, I'm ready, like, hey, I did this, I worked my tail off for, like, to get this done for you, to show you, like, my true, like, capabilities. I'm that dude. I'm built like that, so, consider me for more projects, and hopefully that is enough. Hopefully that's enough, and hopefully we get more projects to do, because honestly, like I said, it's in my wheelhouse of developing stuff, apps or websites or whatever. Developing is developing for me. So if I could do this full time, that would be great. Also, we got like job appeal outreach. So, like I said, I paused on that to kind of focus on this project. Once I finish that project, we're going straight back to it, not letting our foot off the gas pedal, and we are amplifying it with the money we got from the contract. So, I'm amplifying my efforts like 8,000-fold. So, like literally all of it, 90% of it is going back into the business to try to 10x, 20x, 50x, 100x, and yeah. So that's my goal with it, personally. And I'm gonna try to hit 20K like next month, or 10K next month, and then 20K. But I'm gonna shoot for 20K, and if I hit 10K, I mean, it is what it is. Oh no. If I hit 15K, oh no. But I'm gonna shoot for 20K. I don't care. I think I can do it. I think I have the capability to. And yeah. So, and this is how, like, personally, and it's gonna sound easier said than done, but I only need a couple of, I either need another contract to hit 10K, like 2 contracts to hit 10K, maybe, or I need 1 contract to hit 10K, and then 2 contracts to hit 15K. And then if I land some clients for a job deal, or I land some partnerships for job deal, or pilot programs for a job deal, then I need a couple of those, and then I'm at 15, 20K. Yeah. And hopefully we can make sure job deal is kind of the best it can be for schools. And then that's pretty much it. After I finish these websites, then I'm gonna find the clients. And yeah, so see you in the next segment, I guess. I don't know when the next segment will be. Probably when I get back. I still also have to go get stuff from my apartment, so I may record that to show what I got left and how am I managing it, because I'm moving from a 1-bedroom apartment to a room. So yeah. And then the next apartment or maybe house. Next house or apartment I move into is gonna be crazy. So that's where we're at right now. So you may see a little bit of the apartment, me moving out, and then I will see it in the next segment. But yeah, I'm gonna listen to the Founders podcast because it's pretty awesome. Shout out David Sinra if he ever finds me or ever watches this video. But yeah, I'm gonna listen to that. And yeah. Whoa, still on the terrible camera. Let me try to fix that for you. It's a little better. Still bad. Anyways, going back to Austin, I've been on the drive for about 2 hours. I have about 40 minutes left, so I'm almost back. Anyways, I'm not gonna try to keep you guys too long, just because I hate this quality and I hate seeing myself on this quality. Like, I already look bad enough. I don't need to look even more bad. You feel me? I need everything I can get, and right now this is not doing anything towards my case. So, yeah, I got about, like I said, 38 minutes left now. Yeah, I tried to move stuff out of my closet to see if I was like down for it, and I wasn't. So I didn't have any energy. So yeah, so I just said I'll do it next week when I have the energy, when I don't have really much to do, and when I can recruit help. So yeah, I will see y'all in the next segment. I'm just updating y'all so you don't magically see me driving to Austin, then magically teleport back in my place. So yeah, I will see you in the next segment.
Yo, alright, so we are back in Austin as the lovely dungeon. There's a reason why I faced forward, because I don't want you to see that mess. It doesn't look, I'm not gonna even give my description on that because it could look terrible for you guys. It could not look that bad. So in my opinion, it looks terrible from what I'm looking at.
but I can also see on the camera it doesn't look that bad as like it does in person, and it also looks as bad as it looks in person. So I'm just gonna leave you guys up for that judgment. Anyways, back in Austin, back in the dungeon, I decided, like I said in the last segment, I decided to leave my stuff there for a week, for the next 7 days, and then I'll come back, and then we will move everything to Madre's. So in the meantime, I'm gonna be working on Madre's site, and then and the client site, one I got contracted for, and then try to get those two done, or just push to get those two done and finalized and done and completed. In terms of like apps, just more outreach for Job Heal, like I said in the segment before the last one. I don't know if I'll be doing any Rilo stuff today or any like Adam stuff today. So I'm unsure, but I don't know. Anything's anything at this point. My just priority right now is just to get everything done, get paid for the last half of my work, and make more, get the bag more, get more bags. You feel me? So. Yeah, nothing too crazy today. I do have to clean my room though. That's number one priority. So, yeah. I guess I'll time lapse this part because it's a lot. I was locked in. Not gonna lie, it looks like I was locked in, and it looks like it. So, yeah. So, a few days have passed. Last time you saw me, it was Thursday, I think. A lot of things have happened in terms of app-wise and all that, but finished the apps, or finished the websites. Finished the websites I was supposed to do, back on the apps. Or I'm on the polishing phase for the websites, but they're all done. So I'm working on getting payment for those over the weekend, and then after that we're going back to the apps and basically doing marketing for them. So I decided not to launch Rilo and Job Heal or put them out on Product Hunt this week because I was just so busy with the other websites. But it gave me some inspiration to like maybe potentially do build like websites and like apps for people, since I work so fast and like already have a flow going. So I might start doing that potentially, like as like client contract work almost, but like releasing it under my software company. And so yeah, that might be the move, because I think honestly, like what I did for the other clients, or the clients, is just, I don't know, it's just like a pretty good flow. I work pretty fast, and I enjoy it. So I might start doing it. The extra money definitely didn't hurt you, feel me? So, and I don't really have to do really B2C marketing. I really just need to just do outreach and really just volume outreach, and eventually, enough people will make my desired income goal if I wanted to. So yeah, that might be another surface to attack, because that doesn't really need anything. It just needs a few things, like a website with the two websites I just did, and then a few other projects that I've been working on, and then that's pretty much it. So that might be that. Another thing, okay, this is how I know it's a little bit of a problem. I built, and you can probably tell on the title, I may have started building another app on top of another app. Again, I know that is not good. It is cool, awesome, cool if I were to had released Job Heal and Rilo and all of that, but I didn't. Okay, I get it. It's an issue. I know. I understand. here's my counterpoint to what you're probably thinking. I needed a tool that went out to my projects and got images for my projects and set them up so I don't have to manually do that, because as you know, I'm working on 50 freaking projects at a time. So I don't have time to manually go on each web project or website, get those images, crop them, design them, because I have the skills to, but I just can't because I don't have enough time, because I have to work on this other projects and also to procrastinate on Marvel Rivals. Who else is going to do that? So I went ahead, built another product. It's called Scouter, and it just goes out to my portfolio projects, gets images of them, gives them back to me, cleans them, puts them in a nice polished zip file so I can put them on the website. And then it puts them into mock-ups and designs them, and yeah. So I just needed to solve my own problem because I didn't want to spend money. Well, no, not even money. I didn't want to spend time doing designing, because I have other stuff to do. Like I said, procrastinating on Marvel Rivals and getting hard stuck in Plat because I'm just incompetent. Anyways, yeah, so good thing about that though is I got the MVP going in a day, but it gave me an idea to do something else because I've been getting to be honest, I'm making tools that I kind of always wished existed. So I think that's why I'm making so many tools at once, because I struggled with, from start to finish, all these things, these bottlenecks, these time bottlenecks. I'm building out solutions for my bottlenecks. So that's what I'm doing. And that's why, I probably would never stop getting new ideas, but and not to be cocky, but just I just get I literally made a QR. I made a QR code generator just because I needed it, because I don't want to pay no one. So I'll never stop building and or getting ideas because I don't know. That is that. But I do have an interesting thing that I'm going to do starting tomorrow after I release this video, or this week by week. And it's going to be a crazy title, and it's going to sound crazier than what it is. I was just thinking probably launching 5 apps in 7 days, something like that. But getting them, preparing them to launch, either launching them or preparing them to launch, because I really do need to start putting out the apps that I make into the world. And because even if the idea is taken, I spent time. I beat this up one. It doesn't have it. Anyways, yeah, like I said, even though I've been making all these apps, which is pretty cool, but I need to put some points on the board in terms of getting it released, because it's not out in the world for the public to use, and it's just the apps will just stay in the vault, which I always admired Prince, because he already has aisles of worth of music in his vault, and so I always admired the work ethic of just doing stuff to do stuff, and just really just being absorbed and obsessed with your craft, and just having shelves long of apps that you made, or things you made, and a collection of your own stuff basically. And that's good and all, but I also have bills to pay. So I have bills to pay, I have goals to achieve, and I also built these projects and products to help my issues, the problems I'm struggling with. I'm saying 8 million times. I built these products and projects to solve my own issues, and if I'm going through these problems and issues, other people are, and it's not I'm making these generic. It's not I'm making 50,000 QR code generators. It's not I'm making an Instagram app. It's not I'm making a generic app every freaking time. I'm making solutions to problems, and these are opportunities that I could be taking advantage of. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna really be just focusing on next week. It's gonna be a little weird because I gotta move out of my old apartment, and I move out of my old apartment, and then I'm gonna try to get that done before my off days. That way I can focus on getting these apps released. But that's what I'm gonna focus on next week, since I won't have a lot of development time. And yeah, and then the title of that video might be a little crazy. Now you know what's gonna happen. But besides that, yeah, this week overall though, pretty good. Pretty good. The reason why I shook my head like that is because, like, yeah, I only got another app to release, to build and release. But I wouldn't ask for it any other way. The only different way I would ask for is, you know, be getting paid for it, like be getting paid significantly for it, so I can keep doing it. But you know, I got to earn that first by releasing stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be the focus next week, or next week when I get this video done, and then. Because I should be done with an MVP of Scouter tonight during my IT shift, and then through the whole week I'm just going to be working on getting the projects and products ready for public use, so people can log on and use it, and update my portfolio so it shows that, and then update the software company website so I can show that, and then I'll literally just that. So yeah, and content. Because I still suck at content. I have to schedule more posts. So there's a lot we need to do. A lot we need to do. March is going to be very freaking interesting. Let me tell you that. I'm going to attempt to get to 20K a month. I think it's doable. That's 4 websites, 4 apps or websites or whatever, like 4 projects. I think we can do it. Besides that, yeah, that's pretty much it for this week by the week. It was pretty good, like I said, pretty good week. Yeah, I mean, life's sick. I don't know. So I hope you guys have had a wonderful week. Just never stop, I guess. That's pretty much it for me. Let's get week 4 started. Week 3 was pretty cool, if I do say so myself. And yeah, we're gonna that's the point. We're gonna focus in on week 4. And try to decide, take another step, I guess. Take another step up the income ladder. Freaking break ceilings, you feel me? Break income ceilings and like freaking break expectations. So, again, I hope you enjoy this week by the week. It was a little, but nonetheless, I still appreciate it, everybody for watching. I hope you continue to watch. If you do continue to watch, I appreciate you. If you didn't enjoy watching, I still appreciate the view. And yeah, I still appreciate the view. I still appreciate you for taking the time out of your day to watch it. If you like it or didn't like it, and if you do like it, I hope you join me on next week's Week by Week. Probably gonna change the name week by week, but it's something more brandable, maybe. I don't know. I didn't overthink the title, so week by week is what I got for right now. But yeah, probably gonna change the title. But I like week by week, but I also don't, because it sounds just generic. So I will catch you on the next episode. Maybe an episode later this week. I don't know. Depends on it. Depends. I really am not sure. But you know, anything is possible. I'm never gonna say never. But yeah. Hope you have a great and wonderful week, a wonderful night, a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next week. See you next week.